What is up to all my Baggins Dragons out there? And you guys know what time it is? It's pour time. Okay, so it's not actually pour time exactly right now. We still got about 600 degrees Celsius to go. So definitely a little bit ways for the furnace to heat up. But I've got 11 ounces of generic silver in there, melting it down. I'm gonna be trying to pour some Baggins Bars, and it's gonna be this mold here, the same mold that I did the pour to cord out of. Gonna be shooting for 2 ounces. We'll see how it goes. This is my first time pouring, multiples at once, so I'm not exactly sure, if they're gonna be right around 2 ounces, a little bit lighter, a little bit heavier. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully they turn out really awesome. I'm very excited for it, very stoked. Also a little bit nervous, but what could go wrong, right? What's the worst that could happen? No, I don't even want to think that. So what could go incredibly right is what I'm thinking. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let this heat up, and then I'm gonna cut to the pouring, and then we'll see how they turn out. So let's do it. All right, guys, so we're getting pretty close. We're up over 1,000 degrees, and I'm just gonna check the silver, see if it's even melting or whatever. So obviously got my glasses on. Safety first. And let's throw some gloves on there as well. Take a little look-see. Should be melting. It's over 1700 Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's looking red hot. Let's get you guys a little closer so we can see. What do you think? That was just a quick peeker. I think it's probably melting. Oh yeah, from what I can tell, it's definitely melting. Let's get that close so we get the temperature on up. And once we get the temperature, we're gonna start doing some pours. I'm gonna try and do 5, maybe 6 pours, we'll see. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. Let's do it. Go. Let's see how that one turned out. That felt pretty good. Yeah, so here's the pour. Really good, nice flat on this side. And we got some kind of interesting, unique ripples on the top. So I'm pretty happy with that pour. That was my first ever pour where I could have over poured. I'm curious what the weight is though. Get my scale out here. Let's weigh this puppy while we have the furnace heating back up for another one. So I tried to, give it a good amount, but not too much. Shooting for around 2 ounces. Whoa, way heavy, okay. So 62 would have been 2, so maybe 2 1/4 or something like that. That is a good pour. I'm definitely gonna keep this one. Awesome. All right, so there's my first Baggins bar that will get all stamped up. And let's see if we have enough for 4 more. think that worked out pretty nice. That last little bit. Oh, let's get this one. There's number 5. You got to go a lot slower when you got less in there. And there's this tiny little, I don't even know what you'd call that. Little disc or something. A little bit of, I don't know. That's funny. All right. So here's number 5. This one's kind of cool. Actually, I like the way this one looks. It's got like a trench in the middle. Pretty good ripples too. Wow. Let's check the weight on number 5. Whoops. Ooh, 5 was light. So not quite 2 ounces. Very interesting. Let's check it one more time. Yeah, it felt a little bit light. Okay, so just about 4 grams shy. Still nice. I really like the way it looks. And then we got this little, there's the rest of the 4 grams. But look how, like, I don't know, just black and weird that looks. That's kind of a cool little piece, that little 5-gram bar. So, all right, there's my 5 pieces. I'm gonna try and get them a little cleaned up. All right, so I just got all 5 bars out of the tumbler. Just kidding, I didn't tumble them all at the same time. I did them all separately, but I think they just look awesome. They're so shiny. This is the first one. That's going to be cereal number 1. That's bar number 1. And then we got 2 here. So I've got 5 bars here so far. And wow, the ripples are just popping on that one. And they all weigh around 2 ounces, right? So some are a little over. One of them's a little bit under. Oh, wow, number 3 is cool. But, so these are going to be my Baggins bars. I'm still waiting for my dragon stamp to come. It looks just like my logo. We're going to do a huge dragon on the front of all of them. And on the back, of course, I'll put the weight and everything. These are turned out really good. So I'm going to make more than just these 5. I think I'm going to make 10 to start. If you are interested in a Baggins bar, obviously they're not totally done yet, but shoot me an email, silverbaggins47@gmail.com, and we can start getting a list of people who want one of the first 10 bars. So basically for pricing, I'm just going to sell them, I think, with a $10 premium flat and then shipping as well. And then I'll give you the bar at spot or melt value. So whatever, like let's say this one's a little bit under 2 ounces. So, maybe like $28 or whatever it ends up being, plus a $10 premium, so $38, and then shipping. So that's kind of, I think, how I'm gonna do pricing. I think that's pretty fair. It adds on a little bit for all the time I spent making these and everything, and then literally every single dollar I get, I'm gonna buy more silver to melt because I'm kind of running out of silver, so I can make more bars and more cool stuff in the future for you guys. So that I'm gonna price them all like that, except for I think number one, the very first one, cereal number one. I think we might make a little bit more expensive just because I mean it's like the first Baggins bar ever. So maybe I don't know what we should do with the premium. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But definitely if you're interested, shoot me an email and we'll kind of get the ball rolling on those. I should have them done hopefully all in about a week. So I'll post more videos about them and stuff. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Silver Baggins out.